Still on the cerebellum, structures that we have failed to identify in the previous video. We have the flocculonodular lobe, or the flocculus right here. Flocculus is the lateral structure. Now, while the nodule is, we cannot really trace. It's somewhere in that area, no? The nodule. So that is third or small lobe, no? Smallest lobe of the cerebellum, the flocculonodular lobe, no? So let's go to the sagittal, no? We have here sagittal section of the cerebellum. I cannot discuss the external structures, no, for this specimen. As you can see, it's covered by a lot of blood clots, no? Subarachnoid blood clots. But those blood clots have basically made, no, the structures at the mid-sagittal area more visible. So this is the central lobule. The lingula is adherent to this part of the roof for the fourth ventricle, no? And then this large fold right here, made up of smaller folds, no? That is the culmen, no? And this next large fold right here, that's the declive. So in between the culmen and declive, that is the primary fissure, no? And then we have the folium and the tuber right there. In between the culmen and the folium, no, is the horizontal fissure. Folium, tuber, next to the tuber, anterior, no, more anterior but inferior to the tuber, will be the pyramid, no? And then we have the uvula, no? And then we have the nodule right there, no? So the tonsil is, this one is the uvula, tonsil is in this area, but for this particular specimen, the tonsil is damaged, no? Even the flocculus, no, the flocculonodular lobe is not very much, not very well preserved. So for the general function of the cerebellum, it acts as an accessory to the cerebral cortex. It is also involved in control, no, of somatic movements, no, as well as it facilitates or fine-tunes movement. It allows the fine execution, no, of sequential movements, no, like walking, no. Walking, no, it looks simple, no. You put one foot in front, no, then you step the other limb, you put the other limb forward, no, alternate. But if you have cerebellar dysfunction, no, you will have a hard time, no, executing, no, the smooth and rhythmic walking movement, no. Also allows us to move, no, and to do specific, no, and sequential movements, no. Writing words, no, on a piece of paper, no, the different hand movements that you need, no, to execute